From the archive, 3 screen recordings made in the summer of 2024. Nothing you're about to see has been staged, only restored. Behold the thinking machine, or more honestly, a language model wired to a database and asked politely to build software. The operator types a request in plain language, a shopping list with a title, a description, and a price of no less than €4. The machine does not write an application. It writes a description of one, a schema, field by field with the rules attached. From that schema, the system manufactures the rest on the spot. Storage, endpoints, forms, software, described as data. Watch closely. Asked to add bananas at too low a price. The machine declines the price. It notes, must be at least €4. The rule it follows is the rule it wrote. September, a task manager. The operator asks for 5 tasks, quote, be creative, but realistic. Then, a single sentence. Show the tasks in a kanban-like board. And the interface reorganizes itself. Columns appear to do, in progress, completed. The operator says, move the design landing in progress, and the card walks across the board. These views are not sketches, they persist. By the end of the reel there are 3 of them, a task manager, a user directory, and a combined layout living side by side. Under the hood, the engine of record is GPT-4o, attributed by forensics, not by certificate. The tapes carry no signature. The source code does. The blueprints of the period describe a pipeline of 3 minds, one to plan, one to act, one to review. Each agent kept its instructions in a file of its own. A prompt per agent, thought, reflection, and tools that were themselves other agents. And one confession, preserved in the source. The callers asked for their model by the wrong name, mode, not model, so the request fell through to the default. Every time. The default happened to be exactly the engine they intended. The machine worked, partly by design, and partly by the oldest force in software, a lucky default. 22 months separate those recordings from this one. The schemas became cards. The prompt files became a fleet. The lucky default became an explicit recorded choice. The identity outlived its first engine. The rest of that story is already on this channel. The OS that kept working. Ask, receive, verify, and season 1 of solo deving. This was the reel before all of them, the first engine and a request made politely in plain language.